Yeah, I think maybe in a way to make the podcasting easy in general, I'm thinking maybe I should just go ahead and what's it called? Uh, do a podcast after every UFC event, just for the fuck of it. Okay.
Come.
Close my phone now. I gotta keep that up. But yeah, you know the nigga that's in charge of ICE told well not Steven. No, it's some nigga in Trump's cabinet. Pretty much, he told the ICE officers like on probably like the third time that they have diplomatic immunity and they don't. They can do whatever it takes to get the job done. You know, all
The
that
Donno
shit.
podcast I brought this to fruition.
Used to pay for times like this. Pass me that paint lighter, please. They said that was in Sarasota Street. Oh, word?
Yeah.
Dead ass? Ice?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to start locking my shit up. Because they finna start doing that. Hopefully they don't do no door-to-door checks, but we ain't got time for that shit.
Like how they used to do in the Diary of Anne Frank.
What's good with you, Roland?
You ever read those?
I read some of it in school. Back.
That's where I remember that shit from. And then they was like, we used to read it, and then they showed us. I think they made a movie off of it, bro. And that they was called the Gestapo, I think.
Oh yeah, I've heard that.
They have
word
those
before.
It's basically the same thing. Like the Gestapo would show up and be like searching the houses and shit, bro. They'll be like under the house or something in like a hidden room.
Oh, and what we gonna do? Just for like quality. Whenever one of us talk for a long period, you just hold this. This will be the mic. Just hold that bitch like that. But yeah, or I'll hold it up to you if your hand's busy.
Yeah, that shit. That remind me of Ice, bro. The Gestapo.
That's literally what they've been calling. They've been calling Trump's Gestapo,
bro,
and whatnot. I ain't gonna lie. I thought the Nazi quotes was a little far at first. No, that's my cousin.
What up, Dirty Nacho?
Monty, what's good with you, baby? How you doing? This big Rob right here.
He talking about Project.
Yeah, brother, I chose a perfect background. Do you like the background? I got Skyrim. I was like, you know what? Why don't I just throw on Skyrim and just let that be the thing? But yeah, right now we're talking about something surrounding ICE. The fact that some people call them the Gestapo, and there was like a book written about what, Hitler's Gestapo?
Diary of Anne Frank.
Oh, the Diary of Anne Frank.
That was like her.
What's up, cuz?
Basically her accountant. What up? What's going on, my dude?
Oh yeah, live podcast I think is better than a regular podcast. 'Cause I think a regular podcast, slightly off subject, but I think a regular podcast they can edit it and all that shit. And live podcast, we kind of gotta just be careful and pray to God that we don't say nothing to get canceled. We taking a risk. We taking a roll of the die, like.
Yeah, I think the Diary of Anne Frank was like her account for what she went through because she was basically a survivor.
Oh yeah. That's what Diary of Anne Frank was about.
But going back to
No,
the
that's
shit,
not you, brother. That's Project Pada, the blunt smoker.
he,
Don't you lie to me, Donno.
bro. They used to go in the house, bro, and then just the way that you saying, like they got diplomatic immunity to do that shit.
Yeah.
To stop it. People used to hide and shit and go in your house and so basically like a fucking search warrant. They go in that bitch ripping shit up, and if they find you, you go into the cameras.
Or they'll kill you right there.
Yeah.
Because it's funny because you ever seen the movie Inglourious Bastards?
Yeah.
And
Brad Pitt, right?
Yeah.
Right, so why y'all looking like y'all got that AI generated filter on? What's happening?
It's probably the setting of the camera. I took the contrast up a bit. That way some more details could pop on our face. Do I look more detailed? Does it look more quality? Because that's what I did. I basically widened the image. I did no cut, increased the contrast, increased the brightness a bit, and then just had it like that. I wanted more detail to show up in our faces.
Yeah, it looks good.
Hey, let's go. Okay, bad. Little brainstorming got it right. Let's fucking go. But
Just kinda looks like Sora AI. Donno, you look like Hulk Hogan.
Fucking hilarious. You're mental, Roland. You're mental. But yeah, in Glorious Bastards, when they had went through that suite on the first scene of the movie, the dude wasn't trying to give him up and everything. He was playing it cool, and so that nigga started pressing him psychologically.
Let's get this conversation rolling.
Indeed. So they started pressing him psychologically, and it was just like, "Are you hiding these Jews under here?" And then he ain't say it. He actually spoke another language. He spoke like English or some shit, and then he started sweating and just like nodded yes, and then he's like, "Where are they at? Under the floorboards?" He's like, "Yeah," and then he pointed towards each direction. They just killed each one of them. Like, see, these niggas didn't make it to the camp. I don't know how accurate that was, but they killed them niggas on the spot.
Pretty accurate. It was either they killed you right there or you going to the camp. Bro, they used to hide in the floorboards and shit. I think we did Diary and Frank.
I ain't gonna lie.
6, 7, or 8. One of those.
I truly feel from the bottom of my heart.
Is this a game background?
Yeah, this is a game background.
Saw that hilarious ice video
of the nigga slipping back and busting his medulla. Yeah, we saw that. Yeah, this is Skyrim. Yeah, it's good. I just chose to look right here because it looked perfect.
I was in 8th grade. That might have been
Apparently
the first half.
some Latino guy with an accent put another Latino guy with an accent in cuffs.
Oh yeah, no, it's Latino on Latino violence, bro. Shit crazy, man. It's Latino on Latino violence.
I got a job offer to work at Border Patrol.
Dead ass?
I was gonna do that shit. I was like, that shit
That
way
man
like
literally
Texas or
said,
something.
"I have reason to believe you're not born here because of your accent." He said that shit with an accent.
I ain't gonna lie, that would throw me the fuck off. As soon as the nigga tells me, "I believe that you are not born here because of your accent," I look at him like, "Get your fucking hands off me! What are you talking about? What do you mean because of my accent? Fuck, nigga, you got an accent. What are you talking about? Smoking dope with a glass spoon."
Let me see if I can find that video, it's hilarious.
Oh yeah, go ahead and put it in the chat, man. I'll just go ahead and search it real quick. We'll enjoy it ourselves. But like, that's just fucking preposterous. I believe you might be a legal immigrant. It's just like, you know what's so crazy about this? I believe that two things in this world. I don't believe that anybody that supports Trump now and ICE and everything that they're doing, anything, would have protected Anne Frank. I believe 100%, wholly, without a shadow of a doubt in my mind, that them niggas would have gave Anne Frank up. Oh yeah, they would have gave her ass up so fucking quick. They would have wasted no time with her ass. It would have been nothing.
You gotta go in.
You gotta go in. I seen a white lady do it online with a video on TikTok where a Mexican lady was like, she was a DoorDasher and ICE had pulled up and she ran inside of their house. And then it was like this white lady in the family and shit. Apparently she's Native American. So I guess either she part of Native American or she did like a DNA test. Like, ooh, I got a part of it in me. So I'm Native American. I mean, cool. But I feel like you can't claim that shit and then do what you just did, which was give that lady up. Talking about something, we got a family, husband talking about something, we got a family of our own. We got kids. I'm like, I kind of do get that. But then at the end of it, she was just like, she was trying to negotiate with people saying no guns and whatnot. And then saying, as they were getting ready to take out, the lady was crying and shit. She was like, I'm sorry, I wish I could do more. Like, what's your name? Got the camera in her face. Like, I got 11,000 TikTok followers. What's your name? Tell me your name. I'm thinking to myself, like, fuck, nigga, you had her ID and you showed it to them through the screen. I feel like you could have, know her name. If that was your top priority, then make sure her name got out there. You knew what the fuck to do. You would have did that. You wouldn't have had the camera all up in her fucking face, asking her what her name was in English at that. Like, yeah, it's like, bro, I feel like you fishing for likes. That feels like performative liberalism. I really fucking hate that shit. I can't stand performative liberalism. But yeah, nah, these niggas would have gave Anne Frank up for sure.
Yeah, Anne Frank was out of there. That whole shit was fucked up. I remember why. I'm pretty sure that was 8th grade. I'm not even sure. But I remember that shit. That was like a part of the curriculum. Damn, bro.
It was not. It was almost hard to believe learning about that shit in school.
Camps.
But you know what I don't understand nowadays? It's even harder to believe now. That there's Holocaust deniers. There's some people that actually deny that it even ever fucking happened. But there's also some people that just deny the numbers. Like, no, it wasn't that many Jews. And it's like, bro, why are you downplaying it? The number doesn't fucking matter. The niggas die regardless in death camps, bro. Shut the fuck up.
Somebody I went to school with grandparents who were Holocaust survivors. I don't know.
Hold on, I'm bad.
That ISMF sounded like he just got done with his janitorial duties.
Sound like an ICE janitor.
Talking about other people not being born in the U.S. cause of their accent.
Yeah, nah, they was tripping on that.
It's literal comedy, brah.
I know Mexicans that's born here who don't.
I ain't gonna lie.
They have some of them have accents, some of them don't.
Believe it or not, I know an illegal immigrant. I met, well, I don't know them now. ICE, don't bust my shit in. But like, I knew an illegal immigrant. I worked with him. I was actually like, bro, how the fuck you get past this shit? Like, get somebody else Social Security or some shit like that. I'm like, damn. Shit.
Social Security, or you could get. I mean, the fastest way to become a citizen is getting married.
Oh, hold on. That's it.
You sound like a chief. You ain't perfect.
You know what, sir? Now I'm talking seriously. You have an accent, and the president believes that you are not feeling this pleasure. Which are you from? You need to
They got voice actors for Vago's NPCs out there arresting people over their accent, bruh.
Yeah.
I do have my documentation presented to me. Why are you looking for my paperwork? Because of your accent.
Nigga, your ass.
Where were you learn that? Transfer.
I ain't gonna lie. I question if they shoot niggas in the back. Because if niggas is like, hey, give me the documentation, yada yada. Hit the race on them niggas. These niggas is not trained. Hit the race on them niggas. I ain't gonna lie, that's what I'm afraid. I'm afraid they're gonna shoot your ass in the back.
As soon as you take a good 4 step, boom, over with. They might not even shoot the kill. They might shoot you in the leg or something. They may be manhandling, motherfucker. That's why I'm glad I ain't anything else to knock on wood.
Damn.
Damn, bro, they be throwing nigga all around and shit.
Wow.
I thought this was Ghost of Yodi.
Primo, you're not from this country. I must arrest you.
That's just fucking crazy. Yo, man. So, what's the over-under y'all think on Trump calling martial law by Monday? He said Monday, if they ain't got it under control, he might. Well, what's the chance y'all gonna think he gonna do the insurrection act for Minnesota? And also, I question, what's the chances? No, it ain't even what's the chances. He literally said February 2nd, he is not funding Democratic states. Like, they're not going to get their federal fundings, pretty much because he considers them to be corrupt and all that shit. And it's just like, damn. What the fuck are we supposed to do with that? Like, that's just so fucking illegal. So you expect niggas in the blue states to pay taxes, but not get their taxes put back? Shit to use to fund schools, shit to use to fund roads, shit to use to fund government jobs, and all.
Walking on a razor's edge.
Like, if his plan was to torture Democratic states, to force the people in Democratic states to vote Republican just surely for their own survival, then I'm telling you, that's comically evil. That is purely evil. Like, there's no other way to see it. I don't get what anybody else would see in that. That's like, he's a supervillain.
We need the Donno show like Oprah Winfrey style.
Nah, bro, we need a Donald show like Steve Wilkos. I need to start picking chairs up and throwing them. Get the fuck out of my house, pussy pump bitch.
Them rednecks think will happen when they lose the next election. That
Oh,
is, if they get away with all this.
here's the thing, Matsamil. There's not
Grinning face with smiling eyes.
Trump said that if they don't win the next, he said it himself, if they don't win the next election, they're gonna try to impeach him. And he said for some ludicrous reason, whatnot. And he understands what's gonna happen if they lose the next midterms. Not next midterms, but the next election. Not even like the full blown election, like the presidential election. We trying to get this nigga impeached by like the halfway point.
Precedent for more and more tyranny.
That's what he's doing right now. He's just setting up precedent for it. Even redrawing certain districts, that way they're more red light, red states or red counties. Gerrymandering. Like, this man, he talks about corruption, but then he does corruption blatantly in front of our fucking face. That's what's the weird part. I don't quite get it.
Like, fuck it, I'm president, I can do what I want. I can do what I want.
Even if Trump applies martial law, maintains it over 3 years cause of whatever reason. What's gonna happen when his term is about to end?
He's just gonna start a war. He's already getting ready to start a war.
Gets away with all that.
He's just gonna start a war because he's
pretty much he's gonna have to get up out of that.
Yeah, if we're at a world war, the president can't switch.
Yeah,
I feel like that's what he's doing. He's destroying NATO. That way, when we're fighting them within probably the next year, he's trying to do that shit quick as fuck. They can't switch.
Fair when all is said and done.
That's the sad part about it. Fuck no. They not finna play fair. Well, not play fair.
Netanyahu so shit don't just collapse.
What you mean pull a Netanyahu? Oh, pull a Netanyahu as in have control over the country and be a president for a long period of time based on the fact that y'all going through a war, pretty much, right? That shit. That's what Netanyahu doing. He was been supposed to be out of that fucking seat. That nigga only going because he's a fucking warlord. City looking great and everything, but we having a war, so you know, can't stop, won't stop. Take that.
I don't know, everybody doing the Diddy.
Yeah, everybody doing the Diddy. It's just like right now, the way it feels like is the 3 biggest powers in the world.
If you lose power, then you're getting belt to ass.
Absolutely. If he loses power, we're putting this nigga under the prison. He can't be let free. I'll be hunting with you. He needs to go to prison. Nothing else will suffice. This nigga's a pedophile, a child murderer, a corrupt son of a bitch. It's like, no, under no conditions could we let this man go free. He must be in prison. I'm not even saying execute or kill the nigga. I'm not even saying that. I said imprison that nigga right away. Right away. We need to imprison that man. Like, it's just solely because I feel like if he has room to walk around and be around people and shit, his cancerous ideology and just lies, it's gonna take over again. He gonna start some more shit up. That nigga needs to be in prison. He needs to stay away from a microphone, stay away from a live stream, stay away from anything involving the internet, and put that boy in a box. He can have as many amenities as he like. He can have a rich nigga's prison. He can have all this shit he wants. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, no, the Republican Party damn near would be destroyed. I'll be honest with you. I didn't think of that, Massimo. You got a good point.
With the shit they be doing.
Yeah, bro. Because if Republicans win in the long haul, we lose democracy, and we're now in a dictatorship. But if the Democratic Party wins, the only issue I find with that is I feel like the Republican Party would be snuffed for a good bit, and it won't get a chance to get the presidency or even like the majority House seats for a good little bit. People are not going to trust Republicans because they sucked Donald Trump's dick so fucking much, because they just gave him mad sloppy toppy on all occasions, even including pedophilia, child murder, and all that other shit. You know, Epstein's files and shit. I just want to know.
They don't get away with it and lose immediately. B, they get away with it and make shit a lot worse.
I didn't even think shit could get worse, but I feel like first 2 years, this shit may be bad, but like I feel like he can do way worse in 4. I feel like he'll have everything he want done by 2, but like within 4, I feel like he can do way fucking worse, tremendously worse. He gotta go, bro. You know what's so ironic? You know how Iran is falling apart a bit because of the people uprising and whatnot because of government corruption, economy, yada 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 yada. Yeah. It's so crazy. I never knew that people were having an uprising because they were having an internet blackout.
Shit getting worse. I mean, they gonna have to do worse shit to keep the pushback in check.
True, they
It's
will.
a losing battle.
Yeah, they will. They'll have to turn it up in order to keep the opposition down. Yeah. But it's funny, I didn't even know Iran was going through that. And like they got videos and whatnot, everything. They really turn it up over there. And Trump over there, he happy about his shit. He's like, tell the Iranian people that America is on the way, and that that we will deliver democracy and help you get rid of your corrupt government. Tell them to keep fighting unlawfulness and destruction and all that shit. And they're brown. It's cool that they do it because it benefits the U.S. heavily and it benefits you. And you never liked Iran. You even sent missiles there. So because it benefits you, it's cool. We're going to ignore that. But if the American people do it, we're all criminals, terrorists, and all of that shit. There will be law and order and we're all this other fuck shit. So when we do it, it's wrong. But when they do it, it's your benefit. It's cool.
Nixon said about the last Shah of Iran.
What he said?
President Nixon, that's one big ass nose.
Yeah. President Nixon.
He said that Shah wasn't oppressive enough.
Damn. Wait. Could you remind me of what Shah did? I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know what Shah did.
What did Shah do? Enlighten us.
Enlighten us. What did Shah do?
Enlighten thee. Shah. Shah the oppressive.
Shah the oppressive king.
Shah the oppressive.
The Shah did pretty much all the regular dictatorship.
Damn.
Secret police.
Damn.
Shah.
Hey. But
he was moving like that.
Yeah, Shah was moving like that.
You wasn't like that for real. You bitched up, so they got you up out of there. Basically saying that Shah was bitch.
Regular villain shit.
Okay, regular villain shit. I feel that.
Like he wasn't exactly he was a villain, but he wasn't that villain. He wasn't almost.
Some of my texts got censored.
Oh, I'll check it right now. We'll read it out ourselves. Nothing will stop us from talking about the truth.
He wasn't tough enough, so they're like, all right, we're gonna get you out of there. Get somebody in here who will do what needs to be done.
Damn. Yeah, they really censor your shit because I don't even see them. They ain't even pop up. Could you make it sound cartoon-like? You got to make it sound cartoon. Wait, hold on. Let me make sure the settings are right.
All right.
Okay. Yeah. I don't have any locking on the words.
YouTube probably could because I typed mine off a couple times.
Really?
You gotta type it one by one.
So the Shah had secret police to skeet his opposition. He forced land reforms, skeeted protesters.
Thank you. You said it the right way. Thank you. You gotta say it weird.
Basically everything you would expect a dictator to do to keep in power.
Wow. That is interesting. That is very interesting.
So what did he not do that got him removed from power? He was doing a lot of skeeting, but he didn't skeet enough, so they got him out of there, right? To find somebody else who was going to do the skeeting that needed to be done. Feel like that.
Yeah. Sound like what happened.
You don't want to skeet? You don't want to skeet anymore? We got somebody that's ready.
So the opposition had time to become a collective or something.
Wow.
Let me see if I can find the video.
Okay.
He was cousin Skeeter. Skeeter.
Skeeter.
What's that one dude from Africa who was about to he wanted to have like one nationwide, one worldwide currency or some shit. Got his name. They killed the
https://www.youtube.com/WATCH_MADUHS0TVKK.
Tell me
It's a pretty short video. Speaks for itself.
Okay. Let me search that up.
Damn, man. Bo Nix broke his ankle.
Yeah.
Oh, still.
The Shah is generally accepted as having been a very repressive and oppressive ruler. His Saba tortured and killed. He lived in considerable splendor and opulence while there was terrible poverty in his country. In your book, Leaders, you write that
Did you
he
hear
was
the
not
news
ruthless
rate
enough
this?
in quashing those who threatened his nation's
No, I didn't.
stability.
Wait, Drake dissed it? Wait, who dissed?
Yes, I do. Particularly in view of the fact that his opponents were not those who were basically political, because basically they were reactionary. They were the true reactionaries. Let's look at the Shah for just a moment.
Diss on
Look at
him.
it very fairly. He actually was progressive in a number of ways. He instituted a land reform program. He instituted a literacy program. He sent thousands of students from Iran.
Stole
United
the flow
States,
on
United
ASAP
States,
Rocky's new
and
album.
other countries as well.
Oh, wow.
He liberated women. The irony was that those who
And
liberated
Travis.
the women and the students he sent abroad, they came back and joined the revolutionary forces. And the irony was that the Shah, being progressive, was attacked as being reactionary and conservative on these particular issues, whereas his opponents were the reactionaries. Putting it very bluntly and very simply, the Shah was trying to move Iran into the 20th century. His opponents, many of them, are gauges, and that's what they've done. Now, there was some repression, true. Now there is total repression. There may not have been enough land before. Now there is none whatever. What I have simply suggested is this, that when we look at the Shah, we have to look at it in terms of what he confronted. And he confronted revolutionary forces there that were not working, in my view, for what was best for Iran.
You would like it, I bet.
And most important, from the United States,
I'm gonna have to see.
instead of having a friend in Iran, we now have one that is not only not a friend, but one that considers us to be the great Satan.
Oh, okay. Let me check out. All right, that's interesting. He says that. Very interesting. He says that. But let me check out this Drake diss. Just a slight subject. I feel like it's a waste of time. Dude, what's the name of it, G?
Right now for Drake, leave a like before we go any.
It's a good song.
What's the name? What's the name of it?
Stole your flow.
Stole your flow.
Basically, oppression is good as long as it's done to be friends with the US.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I'm not shocked. I'm not shocked.
So it's got Rock District.
Oh, ASAP Rock this Drake. ASAP Rocky this Drake. Okay. Yeah, I was confused. I was just like, huh?
It's just one of those popular terms that people are using right now.
Niggas getting CBL, what's it on body film? That nigga video won't be on.
Look, I ain't gonna lie, you gotta interact. I ain't gonna lie, that shit hard. I ain't never seen no shit like this.
Travis and Drake.
That's hard. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, that's hard. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, this is the first. I feel like this shit gonna go viral just off the sheer creativity of it. This shit's crazy.
There's a few bangers on the album. Why everybody dissing on Drake? What did MF do?
What didn't he do? Okay, I fuck with that last part. You don't owe them shit. You don't owe them shit at all. But yeah. Good for A$AP Rocky. That was a nice little song. Good for A$AP Rocky. That was a little song. I'll say, good shit on him. Good shit on him. Good shit on him. I'm happy for him. It's a good little diss. I don't know if Drake will respond back, but Drake needs to win. He might respond back. Just see if he can try to get a dub off him real quick. But,
Album took 7 years low.
damn. I ain't know it's been 7 years. Fuck.
Man, been busy making babies and shit.
7 years.
God damn. I think the longest Kendrick ever took was like, what, 5?
How long has it been since GTA 5 came out? What year did that come out?
That came out when I was in fucking high school.
For 7 years.
No, Monty, don't get on him. Don't get on him. I know where this is going. You wait till I get beat by Kendrick to want to say something?
7 years is a long time to be holding that in there.
It is.
What? Where the BBW's at, man? What's up, chat? Where the BBW? Yeah.
Hold on.
Let me know something. Approaching 11 o'clock on Saturday night. Where the BBW's at?
He didn't say nothing too bad on the song.
Yeah, nothing too bad. Alright, so we had
If you have to cook your dish for 7 years, you might as well turn that 7 upside down and take the owl. Just he took his bitch and
Oh
he
my
got
God,
me
that's
the owl.
clever. Yeah. BBL Drizzy. BBL Drizzy.
So, season 6 is here, and with it,
But hold on, y'all. I'm getting a little peckish. I got a little bit of fries. I'm gonna go heat up these fries, and I'm gonna be right back. I plan on making these podcasts about,
Anyway, as we was saying,
but I plan on making these podcasts about 30 minutes to an hour. 30 minutes to an hour. So we're at 35 minutes just about, so 25 minutes more. But let me go heat up these fries real quick.
bear in mind, the Shah of Iran was basically the result of Iran getting Venezuela.
Oh, wow. Wow, that's interesting. That's interesting. That's actually very interesting. Not our first rodeo, huh? It's just Trump's not good at doing it secretively. Or maybe people care enough about politics because they hate Trump so much that we watch his every move. If it was any other president,
It
maybe
is basically the same thing that
we wouldn't be
happened.
paying attention as much, but we would still pay attention after he did like certain wild shit. We definitely would still have a line to it.
Iran had oil that UK and US depended on.
Gotta
W
get-
camera.
Hey, so you like the detail? Yeah, I just did a couple edits and
When the
whatnot, and
regime said, nah, this
changed
our
that.
oil.
What's good with you, Nabs? How you doing, man? What's good with you, baby?
They went, nah, you gonna share one way or another.
Yeah, generally how that goes. Let me get these fries real quick. My stomach trying to hurt me.
Hence the Shah of Iran got sat on that
Hold them
seat.
down.
This is way better than the octagon in GL, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy. Well, maybe I should use this camera for the octagon.
They had told me the last name of the last one that got the king.
For first stomach, bro.
We can probably work on the title of these podcasts though.
What y'all want to name? Albert didn't know what to name the podcast.
Gotta make them catchy, like if we gonna talk about Greenland. Or the domestic issues in the US.
Yeah, something to grab people.
Something to catch the eye, know what I'm saying.
Yeah. Yeah, you right.
Cause people be searching shit like that. Gotta hit those keywords main.
Yeah, something to get them out, to get us out there in the algorithm. So when people search that up, it just pop up. Yeah, absolutely.
Probably, instead of podcast, we say discussion corner. Or public discussion.
Discussion corner.
Something to say, get yo asses over here and say something.
I like discussion corner.
Yo, who's that on the chair near Donno Shack?
Nah, this is Rob. I'm Albert Big Cousin.
At Nabs HSN, that's
What up?
cousin Rob.
He's the right Shack. Nah.
Oh, alright. War up, bro. He's basically Django south side of the Mississippi. How you doing, Rob?
I'm good, man. What's going on? What's going on? Yeah, I'm funny as fuck. Where you at, Bert? Actually, get this joint.
MF probably got a wanted poster for himself somewhere.
Hell no.
Rob, don't get camera shy on me now, beaming face with smiling eyes.
Nah, none of that. I don't got no wanted posters or nothing like that. Unless we talk Red Dead Redemption.
Rolling on the floor laughing, rolling on the floor laughing, rolling on the floor laughing.
What's up, man? What y'all got going on tonight, man?
Nah, Rob hard main. He just don't look at the camera so we don't get scared.
Yeah, I don't want to scare y'all. Feel me? What y'all got going, man? It's goddamn.
Rosamil face with tears of joy.
It was goddamn 35 degrees yesterday. And today it was 80. I guess that's the good part about living in Florida. He said we gotta put a catchy day for the podcast. Something like discussion.
Not much for me, man. Just work and more
discussion.
work.
Something to get people to.
But I like doing tedious shit, so it's all good.
Yeah, I feel that. Doing some shit to keep the day moving.
Yeah, I still haven't thought about anything. It's just, the fact is, it's not always going to necessarily be a political conversation with the podcast. Not every single time. Some of them may be more personal stuff, dating stuff.
Donno, this camera looking more professional than the other.
Oh, no, that's crazy. It's the same camera. It's just I'm not. It's the same camera. It's just not cut pretty much at all. It's like using the full spectrum of it, but also I enhance the details a little bit by going in the settings.
That's all good, but it helps if we have a direction to the conversation.
I feel like what we would do is when the live drops or whatnot, after the live.
It's a rectangle now, face with tears of joy.
Yeah, pretty much. But when the live drops, what we're gonna do is we're gonna what's it called? Just change the title of the stream, like the little parentheses around it, and let that be the title, pretty much. Like not have a main thing, just like a word or a quote. A quote we said sometime during the stream that may be funny or may be serious, or something to catch, pretty much. That way, we ain't stuck into a category of alliteration. Like down on discussion, like some things are discussion. Sometimes we just sit shooting shits.
You mean like the shit Ed Parker does?
Who the fuck is Ed Parker? Why does that name sound so familiar?
Who the fuck is Ed Parker?
Yeah.
Who the fuck is David Blaine?
Who the fuck is David Banner?
Yeah, I seen him do a magic trick, man. That shit was fucking crazy.
David Blaine? Is it a person?
Ed Parker is the UFC legend.
Oh, I know he does that.
He's basically the treehouse of striking.
You lie. I thought Bob's Rutan was the treehouse of striking. Or you could. That bit alright.
Nah, he good main. He used to be top 5 back in UFC 3 or 4. Can't remember, but he used to be one of the best.
He ain't better than me. Definitely ain't better than me.
No, I don't remember this dude. I know the name though. The name rings in my head, but I just can't. So who y'all think gonna get a shot at the belt? Wait, is Nail Cake fighting that one Japanese or Korean dude? To see who's gonna fight for the belt?
Nah, we don't compare legends with demons, Rob. That ain't gonna be fair.
What do you mean? Say he ain't on his level?
Man, I'm the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be.
They don't let Mike Tyson. I don't want the belt. He can keep his belt. I'm gonna take his belt. Alright, how can I get English bottle or
Ain't no way, Rob don't even have a level. He has a whole category.
Yeah, man, I'm like perfect sale, man. I just stand there and wait a whole week, pull up for the smoke. I let you train, get strong, all of that. Pull up.
He's like, if Thanos had a baby with death, and that baby was a girl, and it grew up, and then had a baby with Dr. Doom, and it was a son, yeah, right there.
Rob is what you get when you swim in the ecological dead zone, Maine.
What is the ecological death zone?
You gotta go to the core of the earth to find where I'm from.
Hey, yo, what was up with those tunnels? And wait. No, something more impressive. I just found out recently Trump put 10% tariff on European countries because them like sending anything over to Greenland to aid them in a possible U.S. invasion, and he vowed to put tariffs on countries that go over there to help them. NATO allies.
Rob is the MF that knocks on the door from the outside when you get to the International Space Station.
And he says he's gonna raise it to 25% if they don't stop, or they don't give him green.
I don't gotta chill, man.
You really do.
Why you stirring shit up?
Why are you trying to bully NATO? You know what I think it is? I think it's because NATO, the countries on his first time, I feel like they didn't take him serious. They laughed at him. He was a joke to the world. And the thing about Trump is he always gets his
I
revenge. He's
think
a
they got
very
that.
vengeful
I'm the
person.
one who knocks, just by thinking, what would Rob say in this situation?
You never know what I'm gonna say, man.
I ain't gonna lie, it's true. Sometimes you do be unpredictable.
Keeping the light right now, you know.
He's keeping the cool very demure.
You feel me? Watching this Lakers game, they're getting their ass beat right now. Yeah. No Luka, LeBron. LeBron only got like 8 points, man.
I think Trump and Biden basically permanently tarnished the US's political power in the world.
Yeah, yeah, they would have to work hard to try to reverse what they did, or what they're doing at least. They would have a very tough time trying to reverse that shit.
Ain't no reversing it. There's no going back.
Shit really make me sick though.
Yeah, you just can't have that bullshit up.
Canada's aligned itself with China now. But EU now knows they can't depend on the US.
Yeah, I heard about that, bro. Like, what the fuck? How? No, he's made that shit terrible.
In the long run,
I forgot.
nothing's working out for the US.
I forgot all about that shit. Like, he does so much fuck shit that I completely forget. But I ain't gonna lie, now that he says that, I feel like he's definitely gonna invade Canada now. But in a way, I wouldn't suggest siding with China to be the best suggestion, solely because, you know, the U.S. turn up about betrayal, or at least Trump do. They don't like feeling betrayed. You gotta let them bully you. You gotta let them do it.
How can they make sure Venezuela won't just implode?
We don't. That's the kicker. It just implodes. Who gives a fuck? That's what they're thinking. Pick the storm cloaks. What's good with you, Rob?
I don't think they can invade Canada without worsening the domestic shit.
Yeah.
Canada.
Yeah, but that was already the plan. To worsen the domestic shit.
Which is gonna want.
Yeah, basically, that's what he's saying. And somebody said it perfectly the other day. I really thought about it. I was like, you know what? They're right. Because it was like, the U.S., people say like, oh, this is corruption and this is this, yada, yada, yada. And he was like, bro, no, this is the U.S. system working perfectly to the way it's designed. All it took was just one motherfucker to be crazy enough to fucking do it. It's always been designed to be able to do this. We've had the power to do this shit for the longest, but it's just not good for the long haul.
They still can't get rid of the Canadian identity.
I'm the Canadian identity.
Yeah, no, they won't try to get rid of the Canadian. Well, actually, no, he said make them the 51st state. He's trying to make the United States bigger, so since he said 51st,
There's
okay.
a substantial amount of Americans who want to be more like Canadians.
Yeah. But Canadians are gonna have to do what Jesus did in South Park and just, you know, power Christian through that shit. Shave your hair, your face hair into a porn stash, and then get some arm tats and a bimbo white girl from Publix. Yeah.
Like who's to say annexing Canada won't just make Americans want to split up the country?
I don't know. I actually don't know on that part. I actually don't know. That one's a tough one.
If you have a large portion of the country wanting nothing to do with the other.
Well, we're just gonna rob it of its resources, bro. Take its resources, say GG, and just move about our
And then
America
you have this
Day.
one group who want their freedom back and this population likes them.
But it's un-American to
Who's
give
to
a
say
fuck
they
about
won't
another
want to
country.
get their freedom back together?
True. Good point. Good point.
I don't think there's going to be a civil war over Canada.
Yeah. You never know. You never know. You never know. But I feel like anything's possible. I feel like it's got, if there's going to be a civil war, it's going to start with America first, unless we too bitch made, or unless
I think it plants the long-term seed.
I wouldn't say bitch made, because that's not necessarily the answer, but I don't know. I don't know how far people are willing to let this shit ride. And I feel like because red states aren't getting the same type of bullying, it's just people are more okay with it because it's not happening to them if you're in a red state.
I'm the red state.
Like, an entire sovereign identity won't just go away cause you annex them. I don't think America could take Canada even if they wanted to.
Well, not right now, because Canada allied with China. Wait, I wonder what the fuck will happen to Canada's currency then. Because if Canada stopped using US dollars, ooh, my god, damn. Trump's fucking shit up at a rapid fashion. Yeah. Oh.
Annexed Canadians will still wanna be Canadians.
And that's y'all fucking problem. Y'all wanna hold on to it. Let it go. Assimilate. Assimilate.
For sure Canadians won't like the healthcare system of the US.
Assimilate. No, they won't. They won't. They won't like it at all. They're gonna be like Patrick when he stepped inside of Sandy's dome with no water.
Healthcare
What
system
is
isn't
this
much better
place? That's what they're gonna be like. Oh, you're in Canada, Rum?
At Rum, where you at again? Canada?
Oh, both of y'all from Canada. Let's go. Oh, in Canada. You know, Drake could have saved a lot of his reputation if he just fought Kendrick.
Head.
Just slapped him on sight. So he seems to slap shit out of him.
I think I would prefer waiting for 14
Only
Even
hours
if
or
you lose.
something.
chance on Diddy is J. Cole.
True. He gets some respect.
And he's able to talk about it. Maybe not.
$100 a month for insurance that will do everything but pay.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one thing I hate about insurance in general, at least in America. I feel like it's a little scammy. Because if I'm paying you X amount of money a month for this shit, like car insurance, and it's illegal for me to not have it, so you're forcing me to pay this shit, how come y'all don't give me some of my money back if I don't spend X amount of money? I never got in an accident. If I've never used your services in 5 years, why can't you give me 50% of my money back or some shit like that? I deserve at least 50%. That means I never really needed you in the long. If anything, the best you gave me is that I didn't get arrested for driving without insurance by the police. And that's if I got pulled over. That's assuming I'm driving perfect. So it's like, yeah.
Yeah, that shit's like crazy. Then if a motherfucker don't have insurance, they hit you and they run for your insurance.
No, I think that's bullshit. Your insurance shouldn't have to pay for a fuck thing. Shouldn't even involve you.
Yeah, annexing Canada doesn't seem likely to happen to me.
Hey, the last time an American like me said some shit like that, Trump became president. Because I didn't vote. Yeah. In a way, like we discussed in our last conversation, in a way, I have my faults. I have my faults. But then again, we are a red state. Yeah, I'm in a red state. I honestly, I thought that Ron DeSantis wouldn't win. It's the same thing. I just thought people knew better, but common sense not common. Like Trump, and I feel like he just riles up a whole energy in
That
America
shit
that's
ain't
never
never
been
gonna
healed.
be stable.
What you mean? I'm definitely voting the next time I get next time I come around, because Ron DeSantis got to go. That nigga got donated like a $100,000 indoor golfing thing. I'm like, bro, why the fuck is you taking donations in the first place in this gift format? Fuck, nigga, take
The
money and
US
use it on
federal
the
law
campaign.
enforcement skeets a Canadian after it's annexed. Shit will hit the fan.
Honestly, it will. Yeah, no, they'll snap. They will not fuck with that. Kill one Canadian. Watch, just one. But as long as it is in a way like what happened to Renee Good,
The
to where they got
relationship between the
some
Canadian state and the US won't be
plausibility,
stable.
just the tiniest crumb, they won't give a fuck. They'll just say, oh, he was a terrorist, or she was a domestic terrorist, left-wing terrorist. That's all they're gonna say. They doing it right now. Everybody know Renee Good wasn't trying to run that man over, but it looked like it nudged them, and then a nudge is just enough to say assault on a federal officer, which is still assault on a federal officer. But it's the fact that this frame it as she was trying to run him over and kill him. It's like, no, she was trying to leave. I don't think Canadians would give a damn neither. Yeah. Really? You think so? Are you sure? What do you think, Ron? Because I think Canadians would give a damn. I think they really would.
We live a wholly
You don't
different
give a
life
damn.
here.
We don't give a fuck. I bet
People
you that's
have
what
lived
Trump
a
said.
certain life for generations.
True. But I feel like what it feels like there was an analogy I heard, but I think I'm gonna absolutely
No,
butcher
I
it if
mean
I
that
try it.
Canadians won't give a damn that the US don't give a damn.
Oh, that's what you mean. That's what you mean. I was gonna say it. Okay, well, I'm gonna say the analogy anyways, but throw it out the window because now I understand what you're saying. But it was some shit that went like, people are not concerned with the wolf outside of the barn until it's inside the den. Basically saying like, you're not alarmed at the threat of danger until it's inside of your fucking house. So it's just like, I don't blame Canada for doing something, but aligning with China, a place that the US has hated for years, like what, at least 100 years? Are you right next to us? Oh my God, I feel like that's just a step further into World War III. That's just a step further. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie about Sibyl.
Like Canadian police officers aren't anything like US officers.
Yeah, I would imagine they not. Cops in other countries are completely different. Our cops are very trigger happy. Like, our rate of police killings are way higher than other countries. But then again, some countries are super corrupt and they don't report their police killings.
But from the numbers,
Like Japan, 0% crime rate or some shit like that, or like a super low rate. Or like, no, conviction rate in the courtrooms, right? Like basically like a very heavy conviction rate. It's like, oh, Japan's clean with crime. It's just like, how do we know y'all not convicting that nigga and not giving him a proper trial? Y'all just letting saying, I bet that's you, guilty, get him out of here. How do we know we're not just hitting it like
So
that?
some redneck bum FK high school dropout skeeting a Canadian won't be fun.
Nah, it won't be. Yeah. No, it won't be. But what are we to do? What can you do, G? I don't know. This. Words can't describe. That's all I gotta say. Words cannot describe.
Well, we can complain about it and make content, I guess.
Yeah. I can start clipping some of these things to drop on my Facebook here and there. Yeah. But, alas, I believe we've reached the conclusion point of this stream. Anything we want to talk about before we end this off? Anything else? Last ending quotes? Or?
Talking about Diddy.
And we could. I was say I could watch the documentary.
Well,
we could talk about that next
the
time.
1 hour mark.
Yeah, I was gonna go straight to UFC 5 after this. I was gonna swap to the shit.
We get into the shit, man. Watch Bert put pause on a couple niggas.
Yep, watch me put pawns on a couple niggas. Yeah. All right then.
Me and Baby W.
Oh my god, not the BBW.
Good first episode. We can fix up the title for the next one.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. Drop some good title ideas in my drop some good title ideas for this one in the comment section after
We gotta
it
make
drops.
sure this shit is searchable for the right people.
Yeah. No, for sure. But yeah, man, you know how we gotta do it, man. We appreciate everybody that stopped by. Drop the like, drop the comment. It all helps someone to help us reach 1,000 subscribers. But hey, you know how we got to do it. Y'all stay safe. Y'all take it easy. Don't drink and drive. Don't kick no puppies. But most important, keep God in like fuck.
Title ideas will depend entirely on the latest shit Trump dropped.
Hey, that man's a genius right there. That boy know what he doing, boy. Hey. Oh, yeah. Donno, the boy Rob. Shit, we out this bit. And we going to UFC 5 right away.